Ladies and gentlemen, this is Professor Nkounkou, the first doctor of philosophy in international petroleum, minerals and energy, or Laura Kwachita, international permanent expert and a diplomat of United Nations, and were official Secretary General of United Nations. As you see that today we are November 17, 2022, and we are here at Geneva, and we are still waiting to sit at New York. We don't have an office, but thank you to all people that understand that one person or two or three are jealous, prefer people to die, prefer that they kill men and women, they rape women, they prefer that people to die than agree that we win election and we have to sit and at the New York office. Thank you also for all people continue to support us and continue to support change, because the change is their own security, is their own freedom, is important, is very, very important. We don't represent the Likud party, we don't represent Republican and Democrat, but we represent we people of America, we represent we people of Africa, we people of Latin America, we people of Europe, we people of Asia, Australia, Latin America. So we represent we people, and we don't represent a republic, we don't represent Democrat, we don't represent political Likud party, we don't represent any political party. We don't represent the kingdom, but we represent we people. The constitution of the United Kingdom provide we people. We people start the constitution. You go to read is online. It started by we people. That's why we don't represent political party. We don't represent. The kingdom, but we represent we people around the world, and that is very, very important to know. Also, know that we are not. If we didn't fight, we didn't fight. We could not be alive today. If we didn't fight, and if we didn't have a faith in God, promise that everything they will do, they never will succeed on you. It was from the seminary, I could not be alive today. Okay, but jealousy at the White House they prefer American to die, black American to die, just to save their impunity, to secure impunity, to save their jealousy, to protect their jealousy that they prefer. One example, when they made COVID, it's not only Africa died, but you see in Buckingham, there is a death, right? Buckingham, there is a death. Americans die. Everybody, they die. Okay? You see in Uganda, example in Uganda, when Museveni said that they decided to export their gas for the prosperity of people. You want to put Ebola there, and you kill my own people from Uganda. Remember that I educated Ugandan in IRED. I educated Ugandan in Tangaza. But you want to put, because they want to export. So people cannot live in this country. It's in the security, global insecurity. People cannot live like that. And I'm not, never really leave this fight. I face challenge in Switzerland. I face humiliation, but I'm beyond that. Okay, when I go to the toilet, they close or toilet, you have to go to toilet too. I don't care. Look at this. Show them that they can close toilet 2, they can close toilet 1, but this is a United Nations, okay? United Nations. This is a United Nations expert of United Nations. How they say that? International expert in petroleum, minerals, and Warlord Aquatita. So they put Canada only the residents, like here Nigeria. My sister come from Nigeria. They put here, but she's coordinator. Me, the Lura Quatita was created by United Nations, So I'm a diplomat, and what they write here, the first. What they write here is the first doctor of philosophy in international petroleum, minerals, and energy, the first. So that is a United Nations, right? We are the first. It's God said we are the first. All nations here, you see the sign, all nations said he's the first. You went to University of Laval, that you control a private institution, just a public-private institution, because you give money there, you want to put us online, you want to put us on fraud. That fraud, that is not. But between the University of Laval and the Freemasonry and all nations, who is up? All nations said we are the first. Okay, and we work with many from Algeria, from this is the representative of Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan, you can see. This is from Malaysia. This is expert for China. You see, this is expert for China. Them, all of them, is their country send them. Their country send them. But me, there is no country send me. So there is no country send me. It was created. It's Laura Quatita. It was created by all nations. So that is important. What I want to tell you. First of all, congratulations. People are dying. I'm not here to play the game. I never will play the game when people are dying. Okay? I give you Omotunde, they want to kill. And they will continue to do that. The only way you have to be secure is to remove Obama there, to remove the jealousy, and to consider that we were elected Secretary General and we have to sit to secure people, and women, men, and human in general, because when they want to put Ebola to Museveni, like they did in Liberia and everything, but tomorrow they can touch. If I didn't intervene for Museveni himself, remember Debi, they killed Debi, they killed Dr. Mangufuli and those. So, but also they chased away Donald Trump in the power. But what you have to know also, it's Israel and the UK. They put Israel and the UK in the same situation. The difference in Africa, they can kill, but in Europe and Asia, they don't kill like that. Okay, they don't kill like that. But in Africa, They consider that they are animal and they can kill president, they can kill civil society, like they infect Ouattara. Ouattara right now, the President Ouattara of the Côte d'Ivoire, our UN expert, sent me a message that he's dying. I don't know if he died already. Ouattara in Côte d'Ivoire. You can say, okay, he worked for Freemasonry, but you, when you will replace him, it will be the same. They start with Gbagbo, they divide them with Gbagbo, and now Ouattara is the time of Ouattara. But tomorrow they can come back also to Simon. So we have to secure people, and we know very well the fight. But in Israel and UK is the same. Israel and UK is the same. How? In space of 1 or 2 months, there is a resignation. In Israel, you see Netanyahu left, and Bennett came. Bennett came. After Bennett left, and Yapid came. In the UK is the same. In the UK is the same. Johnson left, and they put Liz. After Liz, now is Sunak. So it will be the same when they kill Elizabeth and her husband. So the world, you don't need to go to university to know that the world is in danger. And congratulations to Republicans. I told Biden and Obama I will bring balance there, and it's accomplished. So that when I will be at New York, we will work both with the Democrat and we will work with the Republican to go in the way of the respect of sovereignty of each country. We will rebuild economy, global economy that will benefit to all, include American. I don't represent Democrat, I don't represent Republican, but I represent American people, I represent China's people, I represent Russian people, I represent French people, I represent UK people, I represent all people, African, Black American, Caribbean people, I represent Asia people, Australia, Latin American, Europe. I represent people because the Constitution, their Constitution started by we people, not republic, not Freemason criminal organization. I never really leave this fight, that the fight, because it's this fight, I save many people around the world. Because I fight. How? You see, when they put Europe and Switzerland against me, that time, alone at the place of nation. Today, until the day when I'm speaking, I see Switzerland behind me, say, war with you now. I said, I was thinking I'm alone. They spread the lies about me. They demolish me. They make a theory, conspiracy. I didn't care. I was beyond that. Beyond that. So I was beyond that. Today, if I get mad, it's just because the boy started to touch my physical integrity. Physical integrity. You can do whatever you want around me. Around me, I don't care. You see, at the place of nation, they come with their things. I don't care. I don't care. I do my work. But when you start to touch me, police started to touch me. And also where I live, they start to touch me. I have to put them in their place, to tell them to respect my space. This morning I get mad and I told them the one will cross my space, I will hit him, because I'm not a joke. I'm General of Forces Army. So that's how things have to work, reciprocity. Respect me, I will respect you. You don't respect me, I never will respect. I will put you in a place that when I will reply, even if your wife will leave you, because I'm not a joke. So You can see in two countries like Israel and the UK what's happening. So we cannot just play the game. Well, we cannot just play the game when people are dying. The Professor Omotunde is in the top, okay? And I never will die. I will fight until it's done. So until it's done, I will free people. Here quickly, I have to make the resume of Israel. You go to study the Bible, okay? Me, you go to study the Bible, but me, I have a high intelligence, so I'm not going. I know very well the Bible well than anyone. Very well, I can beat this pastor and the priest. Preach theology. Okay, quickly about I will start about my marriage. They said that there is no, I cannot marry the daughter of the king without his consent. That's what you said. I remind you when the Freemasonry was attacking Bongisa, I didn't see the king. Your own daughter, they are coming. Where were these kings when they come? They take your daughter, they celebrate the marriage in the tomb, your own tomb. Where were you to protect them? Today, you are putting a black mask. Are you not accomplice of Freemasonry criminal organization? Today, you are putting red. Think before you speak. Me, I don't have red. Before you speak, I don't have red. I don't have the mask. Even if they poisoned me yesterday, the poison come now in 1028. 1028 now of poison. I remove, yesterday they put it in my pillow and where I sleep. I never will die. So that's what you have to know. Where was this king when in Kenya, Bongisa suffered a lot. The only way she could get protection is to marry me. The only way. She went with a Nigerian. Nigeria was there in Freemasonry criminal organization. She went with I don't know which priest. This priest was from the DRC, was in Freemasonry criminal organization. So she's running away from Freemasonry. The only man she found that is not in Freemasonry criminal organization, it was me. And she was free. We met 2015 and she went. When she came back, I thought she came back, she said, yes, you are my husband. So she have a time. She have a time to think about it, to pray, if really I'm her husband, and yeah. So small thing in theology. In theology, Bongisa, the day we married, there is many laws around. Me, I'm a Christian. So the code, canonic code, belong to Christian. I'm a Christian, yes. I was in seminary, I'm priest ad vitam aeternam. When God removed me from seminary to go in petroleum, in politics, in diplomacy, he said, my son, you will be always priest ad vitam aeternam. Ce n'est pas l'habit qui fait le moine. So you see people put their oath and priesthood and sisterhood clothes. They are poorish. They are poorish there. But you are sincere. So the criteria. She was nun. She's still nun. Me, I'm priest, a former seminary priest. Ad vitam aeternam. The article 97 said that people have to get married. You must be both Christian, and you have to be a majority. Article 1096, Article 96 of a canonic code said that the marriage should be only a man and a woman. you want to make her lesbian. When she does accept to be lesbian and homosexual, you quit everything. She could not have. You put me in the situation that I cannot help her. She could not buy even if the pad for menstruation. So that operation, after 27 years, you claim Mandela, you went to mistreat the daughter of Mandela. So this king have to know that she's not a king. Her consent does the work when you get married. She signed the paper here, so that's what you have to know. She signed. That's her signature, and you can see this is her passport she gave to me. Her passport, you can see it. You can see it, her passport. And she signed here, she called herself Nkounkou, Bongisa Monzilekazi Nkounkou. So, let us continue with the theology. So, Article 1096 of the code, the canonical code, said that the marriage should be a man and a woman, and with the procreation of children. Okay, so my marriage is valid, and we don't need the consent of this king that they sodomize, the king that get in Freemasonry criminal organization. A criminal cannot give a consent. So this king have to come to see me, and we will talk. You want to marry her, put her in the tomb, the marriage, I don't know, with a kangaroo or animal. After that, you want to marry her in the context without our consent, in the context in Freemasonry. This marriage is nil because the Article 1098, Article 1098 said le mariage sous le dol doit être frappé d'invalidité. Marriage under duress, oppression, and constraint have to be nullified. Is invalid. Is invalid. Not nullified, but is already invalid. Invalid. That's the code, the canon law. So I'm not going to lecture you in canon law. And you can go even for Article 1103. You put me in the three king three, and but Article 11.3 of code, Canadian code, say that all marriage under violence, Freemasonry violence, all marriage when a woman have a fear, said, if you don't marry this one, we will quit the fund. We never will have a job. You never will be there. Said that Article 11.3 of the canonic code said that this marriage is nil. So Bongisa is a diplomat, and also not only canon law, the matrimony, international, private international matrimony say, me I come, I'm francophone. So I belong to Romanist civil obligation. She belongs to British Commonwealth, common law, and also me. I was, when I get married, I was international already. Lura Kwachita, you can see it. I showed it. Lura Kwachita. So international, I was protected by international law. International law. Immediately when she get married with me, international law protect our marriage. So where is the validity of Freemasonry marriage? Where is the validity of colonization marriage? There is nothing. So I can beat any. Il n'y a pas de juriste qui peut se mettre debout devant celui qui a été choisi par Dieu. J'ai conseillé le pape. en droit canon, droit de l'environnement, et j'ai encore des projets un projet pour la jeunesse, les journées mondiales de la jeunesse. Quand je veux donner ça au pape, il va tomber, il sera tellement content, une révolution pour battre tous les cardinaux du Vatican. Donc nous ne sommes pas de la blague. Nous sommes, quand nous allons nous installer comme secrétaire général des Nations Unies, quand vous venez, vous saurez que je suis votre chef en intelligence, mais aussi en influence. Regarde, I will be your chief by my high intelligence as a secretary general, but also will be your chief by my influence. My influence, look at how American, I promise to Obama and Biden, we will bring balance there. Look at how we bring balance. Look at how Republican could not win. Don't make no mistake, because when Obama steal my language, it was to beat the Republican, because they know that I'm mad to exploit all I have. But as Obama didn't know that my strength is not in my data, my strength is not in computer. My strength is with me. That's why I don't want to sleep with any woman. I don't want to get to sleep with any woman. I want to save a woman. I represent a woman, but I don't want to sleep. I have just married the free woman. And when I married Bongisa, she was free. She was free. So that's why I don't want to be a prostitute. I refuse that. I refuse that. So I'm precious in front of God, and I never will get in marriage, trapped in marriage, without law, without a frame of law, and everything. So that's what you have to know. Quickly about Israel, Israel is weak now. Is weak when you can see all prime ministers are out. Okay, our resignation is the same in the UK. So change is there. Change is there. But five pillars of Israel. You can go to read the Bible, I don't care. The power of God is with me, and the power is with me. Okay, the first pillar is American signed the deal with Israel after the Treaty of Balfour. You know that they forced Elizabeth to sign this treaty for. So I'm not going to reveal everything, but the first thing that Republican and Democrat signing the agreement that they have to support Israel. That's the matter, Republican but me, I'm more than Israel because I lead the White House. Look at, there is a resignation in Israel. But me, I give the word in America, there is a balance of change. Okay, Republican control is Republican, but they still, okay, they use Freemasonry to bring just, but Republican win. I saw it, Republican win. My sister Stacey Abraham, and don't worry, I will work on this. I give my promise, so I will go. The second pillar is American use Israel to hurt Iran. So that's why you see Netanyahu always talked about Iran. But we will deal to bring peace between Israel and Iran. So for sure that I promise in the world that to deal with both. Okay, I deal with both. My partner, I couldn't. Sarah was a support a lot with peace with